One that really raised a lot of red flags to me and to many people across the country, really the world, is the Tamera Luzzatto email in which she was talking about to John Podesta and a few other adults. She was talking about kids being transported to an event for entertainment for these people. The weird thing about that is that she was listing off the ages of the children just randomly. So this isn't like, you know, normal people. How she's listing off the ages that are 7, 9, and 11, and then listing off the names. And she wanted to make sure that the people knew, whoever was going there, that the people knew that these kids were going to be joining them inside this pool.
Yeah, and what logical explanation is that for an adult like John Podesta, a very busy man, to be informed by this woman, Ms. Luzzatto? The kids are on their way over to your pool. One is almost 7. Like, how is that relevant information for entertainment? I mean, isn't that the wording of the email?
Yes.
So you dug into this Luzzatto person a bit further, and what did you find?
So internet researchers all across the world started really getting into this and trying to find out what they could about everybody that was involved in the email. The interesting thing was they found a website called an Evies crib. And in this website, you can see a picture of what clearly resembles, or seems to resemble, Tamera Luzzatto. So this woman has a bunch of kids surrounding her. Looks to be like anywhere from 6 months old to about 5 years of age. So she's talking about whoever is interested with this blog. She's talking about having a raw and uncut footage with whoever adult male or woman that wants time with these children.
And
so
what kind of normal mother is first of all putting pictures of her with her infants on the internet, and then is offering raw and uncut access? It's such a weird thing to say. I mean, what other explanation is there? We know that these people exist. There have been a number of arrests this year, and that to me is the most logical explanation. Is why were they coming over to his pool for entertainment? Well, it says for entertainment, so maybe these people are into children.
If you look at this website, it's very chilling, and you can obviously tell there's something very sinister going on. Another thing I wanted to point out on another screenshot people were able to take before the website was eventually taken down is that there's another picture where she's with a baby, and she mentions a farm. So she says, with a new dude to boot, Evie doesn't know it yet, but she is looking forward to many visits to the farm with cousins Ruby, Emma, and Maeve. So these are the same names that are also inside of the email to John Podesta too, and that's the most striking thing that I saw.
Wow.
And also in the email she's talking about a farm too. So the connections are getting pretty deep.
This was a chilling find to you in the same way that last year the James Alefantis Instagram was a chilling find for me and many others, because that was the moment where, okay, what are these people doing? What is this pizza shop owner doing with a bunch of images on his public Instagram of infants, and of infants with their mouths open? What are these people commenting on who know him socially when he's not a caretaker for children, they're not his own children? What other conclusions can we draw at a certain point? I mean, the level of creep factor of that Instagram was up there.
And then with James Alefantis and his Instagram, he has a picture of this little girl with her hands taped down to a table.
An acquaintance of mine said, look, if all these elites are trafficking children and are doing gross things like people on the internet seem to think, if they're doing all this stuff, they're so busy, when do they have the time if they were going to do this, they would have to use a code language and they would have to be very discreet.
Correct.
And I was like, dude, they're using a code language and they're trying to be discreet. He didn't know that his personal email account, not connected to any government agency or anything, right? Mm-hmm. It's his personal email. It's not registered, any kind of accountability thing. They had no idea that their emails would end up on WikiLeaks. Mm-hmm. Pedophile apocalypse, right?